Hi everyone, Mike here from Bikes by Mike with another cycling related video. Today it's time for a product review. I'll review two pairs of similar but different Oakley Sutro sunglasses which I've put to heavy use over the past year. Okay, let's get to it. In today's video I'll start off by talking about why I use Oakleys and some of the frames I've tried in the past. I'll then review the Sutro's frames which are identical between both the two sunglasses I'm reviewing today. Then I'll review the two different lenses used in my top two pairs. And finally, I'll wrap things up with my rating and final thoughts. First off, this is a completely independent and unbiased product review. I'm not sponsored by Oakley, I didn't receive any money or freebies for this review, and I haven't been in contact with them. Both pairs of the sunglasses I purchased with my own money at my local optical store. Why do people still refer to sunglasses as a pair? Like, really, shouldn't it be singular? Pair of pants? So before I get to my review of the Oakley Sutro sunglasses, I'll give you one reason why you might think my opinion is worthless, and another reason why you might find it helpful. First, why my opinion sucks. Well, I've been wearing Oakleys for all outdoor sports almost exclusively for as long as I can remember. Definitely for as long as I've been cycling, which is most of my life. So I'm the worst person to comment on how Oakleys compare to other high-end sunglasses, as I've only tried a couple other brands. So if you're looking for knowledgeable advice on which brand of sunglasses are the best, you'll have to go elsewhere for that. Like, really, I won't be offended. But, if you're already considering Oakleys and want to know how the Sutros compare to other lines of Oakley sunglasses, I'm your man. Like, these photos of my sunglasses are just a few of the Oakleys I've owned over the years. I've tried the Radars, the Jawbreakers, the Pass, the Blades, Flax, Half Jackets, Plasma, and M frames. So these are my two pairs of Sutro wide, high, bridge fit sunglasses. The only way the two differ is with the lens. The one on the left has Oakley's Prism 24K lens, while the one on the right has their adaptive lens which darkens or lightens based on the amount of sunlight present. But before I get into how the two different lenses perform, let me talk to you about the frames which are identical to both. The Sutro's frames are one of several lines of bike-specific sunglasses sold by Oakley, but they are most different to the others in that they look less sporty. As Oakley describes it, they've kept the functionality of their sport sunglasses in place, but have made them look more casual. This is accomplished in a few ways. First, by using a cylindrical lens that curves horizontally but is flat vertically. Second, making the lens wider to improve peripheral vision. Third, making the stems longer to fit better behind the helmet. And lastly, using a larger nose pad to hold the glasses more securely in place. The glasses are big and look big. I like that look, but that's just me. Some might find the look too chunky. They definitely have a ski goggles look to them, which you see across several brands. In terms of functionality, the bigger frames do allow for a bigger lens, which improves vision. You don't notice the frames in your peripheral vision, which you sometimes get with smaller frames. The glasses feel smaller than they look on your face. They don't feel heavy, and they're very comfortable. The only criticism I have, and it is a minor one, is that while they're very secure, they are a fraction less secure in extreme situations than all other Oakleys I've worn over the years. I attribute this to the stems, which are thinner and more flexible than what you find on many other sunglasses, and just the sheer size of the frames. The surface area is quite large, so I've had these sunglasses fall off my face while riding twice, and the conditions were the same both times. It was while descending on road rides where I was looking back over my shoulder. The wind caught the inside of the frame and flung them off like a parachute. I was probably going 65 kilometers per hour both times, so pretty fast. The good news is that there were no scuffs on the lens, and I have just a few minor scratches on the top parts of the frame to show for it, so they held up pretty well. Okay, let's talk about the lenses because this is where the Sutros really shine. And a lot of people like me have stuck with Oakleys over the years because they've always been known to use good quality lenses. Let's start with the Prism 24K lenses. They are bronze colored with a light transmission rating of 11%, designed for full sun conditions. These are the only sunglasses I wear on sunny days. They perform fine in cloudy conditions as well, but I wouldn't use them in full tree-covered shady conditions, like when mountain biking. The contrast and clarity are really good with these, one of my favorite lenses for sure. My other pair of Sutros has Oakley's adaptive clear to black lens with a variable light transmission rating between 22% and 69%. These are designed for changing conditions. And while they don't go as clear in dark conditions as clear lenses, they are usable pretty much up until dusk. And they perform really well when it's cloudy and rainy like here when I was cut out in a storm in North Carolina. Similarly, they don't go as dark in full sun as a 24K lens, but they still perform very well. And because the range of light transmission in these lenses is so extreme, they are perfect jack-of-all-trades sunglasses. That's why these are the only sunglasses I use mountain biking. I know that they will lighten quickly when riding in the trees and then boost their dark tint in the sun. The only time I don't use them is for night riding when there is zero daylight. Adaptive lenses have improved a lot over the years. They now get almost perfectly clear when there is very little UV light from the sun, yet they still maintain their ability to go super dark in sunny conditions. But what impressed me the most was how quickly they transition from clear to dark lenses. It's not instantaneous, but it is very fast. So I'm in the basement testing out the clear to black iridium lenses. It's not perfectly dark here, but quite dark. So this is about as clear as they get. And now I'll head outside. And you can see they start out quite clear, but now I'm in full sun. And we'll see how long they take to fully darken up. I'd say that's it. Darkened lenses. So quite dark, not as dark as the 24Ks, but still quite good. So what do I think of these two pairs of Oakley Sutro sunglasses? These are the things I really like. The design is great. This is just personal taste, but I do like the quasi ski goggles look to them. They also are very comfortable, especially for glasses that are on the larger side. And the optics are excellent, particularly improving contrast and clarity. I do prefer using the Prism 24K lenses on full sun days, but if I could only have one pair, I'd be fine using the clear to blacks for all of my riding. What I don't like is that when riding in extreme conditions like fast downhills, I need to be a bit careful that they don't fly off my face in strong winds. Now that I know it can happen, I know what not to do, but it's something you have to be aware of. So all in all, I'm really happy with my Oakleys, and I give them both a score of 9 out of 10. Near perfect and my favorite pair of Oakleys to date. So that is pretty much it for my review of the Oakley Sutro sunglasses. Let me know in the comments section what you think. That's all I got for today, folks. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe as it allows me to produce more content for all of you. See you next time. Happy rolling.